all doing? Hopefully amazing. Hopefully well. Hopefully well. Just plan on jumping right back into Final Fantasy XIV here, exactly where we left off last night. Gonna try to do a little bit of these Hildebrand quests, just get a little bit more of those lulls out, and then finish this up with some main scenario questing. So we'll start off light, end it pretty serious, and let's just see how it all goes from here, everybody. Just gotta do one last thing here. Everybody, and Omar's, especially today, thank you for your patronage. Check out the Wall of Appreciation, if you will. It's on Patreon and Facebook whenever you get the time. And Mel, if you manage to see this, if you want on there, hit me up as soon as you can. If not, it's all good. All good, no doubt. Actually, gonna get an edgy out before I end up regretting it and I'm too late. I like some of these wind up minions, but some of them are just freaky. Okay, yeah, just making sure it was the right one. Alright. Here we go. Wyman believes it would be best if you assisted Inspector Hildebrand with his investigation. Well, Tonberry, you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finest things in life. Safe to say, you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weavers Guild most every day. Good luck with the inspection, Inspector. Inspector? A Tonberry disciple. It has the worst rings to it I think I've ever heard. It's not even catchy. Inspector Tonberry, Inspector Disciple, Inspector? The Summoner Inspector? That sounds a little bit better. Had a decent playthrough on Final Fantasy IV tonight. Basically made it through Eblin Cave. Edge joined the party. Won't dive into details there. If you've never played Final Fantasy IV, you should definitely check out those playthroughs. It's a great story. No doubt. Up there, in my opinion, with one of the best Final Fantasy stories. Not saying it's my favorite. Not gonna say that. But it's up there with some of the best stories, though. State of Sun! Good morning, my friend. Hopefully you're having a good morning indeed. It's a bit chilly here in my area, but I can't complain. It's been really, really hot. My beloved pure heart was unlike any wand you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You will bring it back to me, won't you? Oh gosh, look at him over there. A priceless possession, callously ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, the wind bears her sorrow to ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of championing her cause? Well, I'm gonna have to move up for this. Hildebrand speaks in a very, very proper way. I don't even know if you could call it proper. He's just so poetic with his words. What in the world? I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for you, pure heart. What he said. Oh. Hilda. Oh. Very good state of sun. Oh. Hildarius. Oh, that's funny. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden sod. It's so curious to why he's really just rocking the racks still. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell us about the theft? Thefts, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I am certain I had it when I left home the other day. After I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Colosseum, I realized it was gone. So the time and location of the theft are unknown, essential details without which we cannot solve the case. There is but one logical course of action, Miss Moon. To coax the hidden clues from your memories, we must reenact the fateful day excursions to Sunsilk Tapestries. He's just kind of eavesdropping away in the background there. Where are you, Hildebrand? I think I actually saw him right before I closed it out. Oh. No, very easy. Just go back to the central plaza there. No! Shit! Oh, wrong area. How close? Not close at all. Oh, I'm too good at that. It's the very top. Oh. My perception skills at best. Miss Moon, would you be so kind to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist, I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger? I ask you. Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me in most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Colosseum and see what you remember. What's going down here? Nobody notices this guy? She just looked at him. Where'd they go? Huh. Hildebrand. What a character. It's right up the street here. Sprint. Whoa, no way. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so awesome. I did not know that. I shall have big map from now on. The big map. It's gonna be so much better. Thank you, State of Sun. Gonna go ahead and repair some armor. Probably need to. Yeah, it's not too bad. Go ahead and get it out of the way. 59 gil. Wonder how long it'll take me to be a gillionaire. 427,000 right now. Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating on which match to observe when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse. In shock, not intentionally, unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 6 score pounces, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious. 120 pounces? Miss Moon, you are a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it's so obvious in hindsight. The theft bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion. Well, it seems like she's got something investigating over there. There sure are a lot of giant crates in Old Doll. At the Weavers Guild, at Sunsilk Tapestries, and here too. Where did she go? Oh. These crates are everywhere, Toddberry. I wonder what's inside. But I don't see how we can open... Oh, of course. I still have plenty of explosives. Here, why don't you try it? It'll be fun. Oh, just blow up stuff in the middle of the city. Why not? Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna really adjust the map anymore for now, but no doubt that is an awesome trick. I like the fact that you can actually adjust it. I didn't even know that. Ooh. Perspiring man. Oh. That stance of his. Hey, State of Sun, thank you, no doubt, though. That's awesome. At the heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for the shepherd leads his flock. I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator possesses his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and man. Resenting her prowess, whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart. Inspector, we found the pure heart. These strange men sneaking around in the wooden crates had it. Oh, his hindsight led him astray. It's not what you think. We're not thieves. We're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm. And, should she misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it for safekeeping. Nothing untoward. You deviants were behind it all the thefts? All this time you've been stalking me? What? What nerve? Ah, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. Indignation. We should be glad to accept the goodness goddess's punishment. Oh, I can't talk. Goddess? Devotees? But, of course, I had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed.
Oh shit.
I didn't mean to skip that last one. What did it say? What did it say? I'll have to watch it later. Those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Well-informed woman. Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in a single combat. If your powers of observation are great as you can claim, you should have deduced that buffoons in boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Law. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildebrand, gentleman investigator, and agent of inquiry, I presume. You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist victims? I'll introduce you with pleasure. You would be willing to share such precious information with me. Beg your your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark be the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, yes, very good. The name of the man is... Off he goes on another journey to investigate. Huh? Where in the bloody hills do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. Oh, what is up, Law? Glad you could join us. Glad you could be in here tonight. Would I continue these with talking with Ellie, or did Hildebrand just scurry on somewhere else? Corpse Groom. I do not want to be a pugilist. Oh, well, let's try it. Having no other recourse, Ellie would instead tell you the identity of the victim. I am here to listen. I suppose since you are the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a proprietor as well. Golden Bazaar. No, what am I doing? After this quest, I'm gonna jump back into the main quest scenario. I mean, yeah, we all know. the main story up there. Main scenario quest. So, you all may have to remind me in the future after this to jump back on Hildebrand quest. I'll do them periodically, keep things pretty fresh. I know a lot of you went through the main scenario already, so I hate to bore anybody, but I have not went through the main story scenario, and I think it's so amazing. I love touching up on it. So, episode Ignis. What is it gonna be about? I have heard many theories. Very curious. Will we find out how he went blonde? It'd be amazing to find out for sure. Final Fantasy XV is just... they pull you into the brohood so close. So hardcore. Humphrey. No sign of Hildebrand. This weather out here. Hey, I'm Humphrey, and you are? Tomberry disciple. At last, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I am told you are a victim of the marauding duelist. Me? A victim? How amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Well, it was nothing compared to what I had faced at Cartanu. Maginek to the right of us, Magitek to the left of us, struck in the middle with Master Laurel. We were... Core, he said. Core, he was a dab hand. Core, he was a dab hand. Okay, with the old mage. Magic. He what? This dude talks so... Like, listen to this little sentence. Core, he was a dab hand with the old magics. He was. I mean, that one's all over me. I tried to save him, of course, but there was a limit to how many beasties a man can... That man is no warrior of Lot. Whew. Tell them, Elazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar, scoundrel, I trusted that bastard with the father's blade. Bid him take it to a smithy for restoration. Even gave him gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding war son. Look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. Maybe that's why he talked so crazy. Alright. He beat the shot out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the gil to pay the chirurgeon. I have no idea where he or the sword is. Alright. Okay. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what he don't have unless you help me find the sword. That's what you could do, right? Help people. Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy of your own, then you beg others to help you with the problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? True gentleman, no doubt. Hildebrand here. Maybe not the broadest, but a gentleman, no doubt. Oh, glad that you're getting the entertainment in there, Implerin. So glad. That's what it's all about. We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Oh. Sorry. My bad. Not meaning to get anybody whopped. Deaths always suck. Lululo. Or Lululo? Oh, let's go Lululo. That boy should be ashamed of himself. Robbing poor Eleazar of a priceless family heirloom just goes to show you, never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of lot. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but maybe you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. What? If the description brings him to peace in the final days, would it be so wrong? Yeah, it's still a hardcore law. Poor old man. Maybe 3. Ugh. Ingvar, good morning to you. Oh. Good luck all the way, Emperor. Hopefully I don't cause any more wops. Eleazar's sword. Wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Poor old man. What's eBay say? Antique swords. Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. That traveling merchant, Joe Jonpa, is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Joe Jonpa. Joe Jonpa. Not in here. I love the sound of that rain shift. It's like that sound when you cover up your ears, block out all sounds, and then you open it back up. Antique swords, friend. Have you seen them? Are you the duelist? I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determine to be dubious origins, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at the present, I may have disposed of the Phasmal similar in design to the one you described. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Eleazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue the search for the genuine article. Well, if there is a sword in the spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. Tisk, tisk. You should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search the string first before declaring all to be lost. enthusiasm is definitely his strong suit. Undertaker. The vertical on the chocobo. Not really much of a spring, if you ask me. Looks more like a pond. Okay, let's carry on here. It occurs to me that I am not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water, not without first coating it in a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. The body is an instrument of the occasional need of oiling. So come, my friend, come and oil me up. Oil 'em up. Slather it on there. Just lather it up. Ah. Comforting scent, as though I'm a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it draws. Knead the oil into my aching flesh. Ooh. Oh. The rill. Gah! The pain multiplies manifold. Gently now. Gently. Oh God, oh God, oh God, yes. At last my muscles slacken and soften to the warmth spreads. The pain becomes pleasure. What are you doing to him, Tonberry? Oily brand. Oh. Right there, yes. Keep doing that, just like that, just like. Yes. Now, once more, with feeling. Oh, damn, Tonberry. You got this guy feeling good. What will his reaction be this time? Get in those shoulders. Ah, never before have I received such a splendid demonstrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. Oh, oh. Holy pot. Where did he go? Oh, I expected more. I was wanting him to be crawling around on his belly or something. Muddy bottle. Muddy pebble. What is up, Twiggy? Definitely. I could only imagine what it would be like to come in and see that all out of context. Oh, I could only imagine. You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? Worthless bottle, useless rock, and an irrelevant potsherd. No sign of the sword Jojonapa mentioned, I see. Ah! Oh! Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Was she been here the whole time? Did something cause you to... Oh, see the sword! Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of... Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll have to go to Uldal and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Elzar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Elazar's woes will be no more. Always a weird time when doing Hildebrand quests. Oh, they are definitely a little weird, you got that right. But I'm getting the lulz out of these. No doubt. These Hildebrand quests are awesome. I am fighting the urge to do the main story scenario. Part of me wants to continue on with Hildebrand here. They're definitely funny. It's not weird if you don't think about it. I suppose that's true. I'm just getting my laps off. Going to be able to get a lot of streaming in this weekend. Actually have the weekend off of work. Okay, I actually thought he would have been back here. Where have you gone, Hildebrand? Hildebrand! Go up the stairs, you chocobo. Ah, here we go. Elazar. Let's hope he gets his long golden locks back. As promised, I return you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch just as I remember. Gods bless you, sir. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. Altrusion? That word. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I've brought your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic from the peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. He's happy too. If you would just bring me that case. Is it the duelist? Ah! Inspector Hildebrand. There appears to be something lodged into my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? Wow. He's already used it all the hair tonic. The author neglected to pin her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, you. It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. That face. Oh, a challenge. For me? Oh, at last the curtain rises. Very well. If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. Uh-oh. Looking spiffy. Just as enthusiastic as ever. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. Oh, Hildebrand. He is exceptionally something. Core Inspector Hildebrand, you look amazing. Oh, they're just ignoring him and his hair back here. He's got it back. The tonic worked. Ooh, the duelist. Hildebrand. Curious indeed. No detail on this figure here. Shadowy. The dawn of a new day. This is far from the strongest of swords. Who is this? Blue skies and rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? The plot thickens. Zombie fox. What are the questions? Filtered water. Now I'm really gotta fight the demons. I love it. Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not. With my help, let us call what is genius. I shall bring you to justice. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wish. This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. Oh. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried in the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of, no, it's gone. Never mind. Oh, too many. I do on the red mage and, the little summoner here. I can't resist. I want to hit up the main story. I do. But these Hildebrand quests are just too hard to pass up. But is this it? Is this the connection back to Hildebrand? I see no other quest, so I'm going to assume so. Oh, I hope so anyway. Ellie wishes to share her latest discoveries with you. Perchance, you are curious about the duelist declared target. It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The Treaty Blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection, or was, I should say. No, it has not been stolen. It has been purchased by an Uldan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties to report as a reporter were I to not investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I am present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingregating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though I'm told she is a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I am also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers of the sort. Tutusi, and Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you would like. To Camp Drybone. To Camp Drybone. Wait. It should be up here. No, that's Laminza, Gridania, Drybone. Tutusi. Or Tutusi? Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? Oh. Disconcerted damsel. It was you. Have you gone mad? That was an Almajah arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Almajah don't shoot fleeting unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make that convincing merchants. Curt a gentleman. If you're going to be if you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves. For God's sake, or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. How's it going? I wish I could read what you said, but I'm sorry, I'm not versed in all characters. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer, doubtless. You'd used your skills to great effect of years ago, as did your partner. So again I ask, was it because he took from your share, or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn. I thought he did it for the money. You two, he's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. Inspector? At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He's just... he just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not all like that buffoon Hildebrand, don't you think? Try not to think about Hildebrand. We should get going. Lady Julita. Durilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Oh, she won't, will she? Whoa, where are we taking these flowers? To Vesper Bay? Whoa. Implorian, thank you so much. Wow. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Wow. The patronage is always awesome. Wow, Implorian. That's awesome. Thank you for the donation. And Omar, thank you as well. Thank you as well. The support is always welcomed. So humbly. Thank you so much, guys. Well, hopefully I'll continue to do a good job, my friend. Let's just hope. No doubt. I'm here for the entertainment. Also, just to chill, you know? I really like hanging out with everybody here. It's really awesome. I don't really get the option to just chill and talk about Final Fantasy as much as I would like. Believe me, there's some things people in the chat tell me that through their knowledge of Final Fantasy that still I'm new to sometimes. But no doubt, you are just so awesome. I really don't even know how to thank you enough. Again, as I told you the last 20 who came before, if you have come looking for work, you're too late. And even if I were in need of an additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Whoa, lady. We just brought you some lavender. Law. Take it easy, Law. Good night to you as well, and hopefully you can catch me in the future. Glad that you got to come in and join us for what time you did, though. No doubt, Law. The support is always awesome. Take it easy, no doubt. And Zombie, if you are still around, no doubt, State of Sun has a good point. This chat's always trying to boom with good questions. Chat. Random talks. What is? We like it all. Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect. What is more, a flower's beauty and fleeting. I value beauty, which transcends the boundaries of time. Everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out. Well, forgive us, Lady Dorilda. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools, I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Yes, I read the mithril law. I know full well of whom you speak, and it's none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized, or worse. And even by some miracle he should succeed, he would not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of certain gentlemen. Oh. Ah, but you may see for yourself. Like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on my peerless inspector. Interlopers and despair. Oh, is it Hildebrand? I hope so. Yes! Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well, or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on the insufferable incompetent. To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. A chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Brearden? Briardian. We'll call him Briardian. Consulting inspector at your service, my lady. Oh, Hildebrand. Oh. Conniving inspector. Consulting inspector. Rotting flesh. Saltpeter? Saltpeter? Hildebrand Manderville and Noshu Manderville. Uh-oh. Noshu Macrosia? I presume. Yeah, just butchering these names up. Two rank amateurs playing at profession of which they know not. call me when you've finished with these Westrels. Such attitude. You see, I do not need your help. Briardian is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Ah, she offended Hildebrand. Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thornell. Where is that Thorn? Do you have any idea how much of it was worth? How much was it worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe for herself. Spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Not when spoken aloud. Oh, the facial reactions they gave Hildebrand are so amazing. Oh, I love them all. Miss Maria, would you be so kind to tell me exactly what happened? I picked up the vase in old doll, like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nephisa's wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Briardian. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But, Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Hildebrand always rushing off. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous or you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help, understand? Playing protector now. Oh, where's the door out of this place? Maybe faster to just go by Chocobo. Yeah. definitely faster. Let's just go to the horizon. Jump on the chocobo. Travel south. Chocobo time. Resting merchant. That girl what run by earlier. Hey, I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now. Whoa! Shortcut. A vase. Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No, never mind then. Flamboyant oath. Oh, is this the dude with the spear? A pox upon that thieving demon bird. He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A vase? I know not of what you... Gah! Curse this infernal ruse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There is something in the water at the man's feet. What you hiding, Holmes? You get a little chickski. Do I spy the treasured vase of a lady Derilda over? Oh dear. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Your search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapons. I set it down for but a moment, only to see next in the falcon of that cursed... oh, talons in that cursed creature. I gave chase following to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand will think of something. Oh, but I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now. For as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. I expected more out of this character here. Definitely looks like a badass. Precious potsherd. I do not recognize who it is. Am I supposed to recognize who this is? Maybe it will become more relevant. Hildebrand, take the floor, friend. Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid. Let's have a look. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. I'm stuck in this point where I want to do the main scenario, but these Hildebrand quests are just so addictive. Why is this chicken green? Is this green chicken with flamboyant oaf? Flamboyant oaf with his trusty pal, green chicken. We'll do one more Hildebrand, everybody, and then I'm going to have to get out of here for the night. Unfortunately, I will not be hitting up that main story scenario. I wanted to, but not tonight. We'll jump back in it tomorrow. Really, depending on the Hildebrand. Well, wouldn't it be green? Very good question indeed. Just a random green chicken. Let's continue. It most certainly does not like the attention. No, I really don't. I mean, I don't know. I just don't have any guess right now. Marcus, how's it going? Winner. I am terrible with hints, everybody, just so you know. I'm really... Manderville Dance. Winner, Manderville Dance. Carries a lance. Has a green chicken. It's just not ringing any bells to me. Winner, chicken dinner. Well, let's continue. What manner of solution could he have? The vase looks to be beyond all hope to me. Let's continue. Maybe it will paint the picture for me as we go. There is but one person in all of Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought a rival goldsmith low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one of the world's... as you would a great warrior. Once a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Uldal, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shot the thieves struck. For the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the cold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer. The hammer." He sounds dangerous. Aye, he does. And so do I enjoy the company of dangerous men. Gilgamesh? What? Oh, I didn't expect that. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion. Ikduf, Ikdul, Inkadul. I don't know. I don't know the green chicken. That one's new to me. But Gilgamesh here. Ugh, I'm so glad I kept doing these. Oh, it definitely did. Wow. Gilgamesh. I should have guessed it. I should have. I don't know. Slipped my mind. Wow. Glad you all led me down this path here. Oh, very awesome. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Igdol. Well, not really. It has been many moons since last I saw her. So to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for the goldsmith, yes. If so, it would be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine. Gilgan, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monk ears are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith, propensely to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. It is there we shall begin our search. Bye, Greg. Oh, did he take the chicken with him? He did. To Blue Fog. Oh, what am I doing? The goldsmith? Is there significance behind the goldsmith tea? Dublin carcass. But where's Hildebrand and Greg? Dublin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did this is still around. There's Gilgamesh. Basilisk carcass. The basilisk wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. A single blow to the head. Impressive. What is up, Basilisk? figured it would have recharged by now. Airman carcass. His handiwork is unmistakable. The corpse is still quite warm. Here we go. The Doblin, the Basilisk, the Araman, all were slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. A chimera with a hammer. Wow. I would like to befriend this character on any journeys I took. I hate the chimera. That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that so is terrible? I must dance. I'm a Manderville man, doing only what Manderville can. From the peaks of Corthus to Thanalan, Manderville man. I cannot avert mine eyes. That is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it be a gross, nay, unconcessionable violation of my family's tradition, I must bequeath it to you, the Manderville. Oh, laugh away. Oh, that song. We have learned the emote. The Manderville dance. Let's do it. I can't resist. That's not it. Is it in the inventory? Where have you gone, Manderville dance? Maybe check the emotes again. I probably went through them way fast. I'm hardcore about that. Ah, there she blows. Oh, well, I should have looked over. Thank you, T. Though I was a bit late. Oh, he's so happy. Oh, let's continue. Last quest of the night, everybody. Last one. I was aiming to try to get out of here a tad bit earlier, but I can't resist. The time has come for you to do what only a Manderville can. We are as siblings now, my constant comrade. For I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen chimera and dance like only a Manderville can. Yeah, I really should clean out the inventory. I'm hardcore about just letting it pile up till it's almost empty. I think I have a few spaces left. Let's check it out. $20 spaces left. Awaiting. Dance away, Lullaphil. Oh, I couldn't imagine this being any better with another race right now. Fancy yourself a Manderville man. You would do what only a Manderville can, then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Manderville man. He comes. Uh-oh. The goldsmith? Oh. You have naught to fear me. Not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. Ah, sounds like my type of character. Even if he's not wearing pants. Gulbert? What? But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No. You came in search of me, Gulbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Manderville? If I did not teach you, then who? Look at his teeth chatter. The sound effects. By the grace of Thal. What sorcery is this? He yet lives. Looks like Master Roshi. The slow motion face. Oh. Hildebrand! Whoa! Oh my goodness. 10 years, Hildebrand. 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Delmond. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son? You're Hildy's father? Hey, Hildy. Gulbert's the goldsmith's Manderville man, smithing only a Manderville can. Oil him up and give him a tan, fit for a Manderville man. Oh, those new clothes didn't last long. Please, Father, cease your indulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more, for the sake of Miss Maria. Love the introduction of this character here. You really got the whole like father, like son going on. Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. That's the hammer? Hold your applause until the end. Brigit, guide my hammer. Totally underestimated. Look how it sparkles in twilight. How it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? You've completely destroyed a priceless antique historical value. Nonsense. I have taken a dull, remarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you are paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter. You'll understand in due time. No, I will not. I am an inspector, Father. I can be naught else. Master Godber, sir. I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation. We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhap she will take a liking to this reimagining. These faces he keeps making are killing me. Oh, you spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. Enkidu as well, I should think. The green chicken. I see you two possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad I have met you, Greg. Oh, now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how this face is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow anon. Greg. And back to Vesper Bay we go. I didn't exactly notice right off the bat. I kind of was assuming with the Manderville, but I didn't want to make too quick of an assumption. But T, I'm glad that you've really cleared it up though. The owner of the gold saucer. Best scene in the quest line for a while. I love this little chain of quests here. I'm glad y'all told me about it. Hildebrand is awesome. That investigator's just showing off his skills at the bottom here. Not very humble, I see. I hope she likes it. Let's see. Does she like the vase? Mother, I brought you the vase. By the gods! Have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your shannery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now, see here, Lady Dorilda. Wow, Ellie's getting heated. Not only did you send Maria to fetch your process vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but gaudy trash. Lord Manderville, sir, I did not realize you had arrived. No pants. Though I thought it's nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself should employ, I must humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Oh, it does, my lady. It does indeed, especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? Oh, don't like it. I love it. I would go as far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. What a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandervilles do so take pride in our work, and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtlessly told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats? Though, expository danter, I say. I cannot recall your son used the precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome, and you will be helping us, Inspector Hildebrand, will you not? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Manderville, the man who took Helen Land's quivering seats on the syndicate. It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must direct our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review the facts with consenting Inspector Briarden. Dude with a nightmare name. The other investigator. What have you found? While trying to court these ladies. Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Dorilda has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. Wow. I commissioned several reproductions in the treaty blade through a merchant named Jojonpa. Acted like he didn't know nothing to us, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst Lady Dorilda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh. I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all of our forces will coverage on his location, including those disguised as small folk, along with each route. The real treaty blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous? Oh, Hildebrand, you are so awesome. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium. Assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion, fear not, my fellow inspector, for I'm master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute, dressed in red, who wields a halberd. A man so garnishly dressed should be easily found in a snowy Quarthus. Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I could care less. Be seeing you. Oh, his wave. Pray forgive my lateness. I wonder, is Greg here, the duelist? Greg, my good man. What a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon then. Thief. A victim described as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in... a ridiculous outfit. A ridiculous outfit. Oh, now I am intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing a impractical clothing? Haha, what reasons indeed. It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. Well, everyone, we will jump back in on more Hildebrand Quest tomorrow, and hopefully I will touch back on the main story. I really do want to get back into that. After all, I know Heavensward's not going anywhere. I would like to catch up still, no less. And 2 days off the main story scenario. We need to get back to it. But I will definitely do more of these tomorrow with Hildebrand 2 as well, because I am loving every second of it. But for now, everyone, it is time for me to jump out of here. But hey, if you're new, be sure to subscribe. If you do, it increases your chances to win. The Titus minifigure with additional faces, Chocobo, additional swords, and a Blitzball. It has been awesome, everyone. Really do enjoy all the Hildebrand quests, and Choco says bye as well, so it seems. But State of Sun and T, I am so glad you were here tonight. Shared all these lulls. Marcus, glad you were here. David and Imperialian, so glad you were all here. And Imperialian, thank you again so much. So great. The support is greatly appreciated. Law, you are off to sleep, my friend, but I'm glad you were here as well. Zombie Fox, glad you could come in for a little while tonight. Twiggy, you came in on a weird spot, but hopefully you're leaving on a better note. Oh, definitely have loved every bit of all this. But everybody, it has been definitely fun and definitely great. Should you buy Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy XII for the PS3? Or should you wait for the PS4 editions? Marcus, I would say if you have a PlayStation 4, I would definitely get those editions. Just because the enhanced graphics, you know, no doubt. They're definitely really good games. But I'm so glad you all came in here and had these nice conversations going on with everything. It is such a great game, and you are such a great crowd. But everyone, it is definitely time for me to get out of here. I have to wake up early and head to the post office. And I have a few other things I have to do as well before work. But no doubt, it was as great as always. Let's hope we can hit up this main story scenario tomorrow. 10 is actually out on PS4, and 12 is definitely coming. State of Sun has a point there. 10 is out on PS3, Vita, and PS4. And it's only like $20 at most places if you buy it brand new. And it's 10 and 10-2 on the same box set. So definitely worth it. $20. If you buy it used, I think it might be like 15. Just however you feel about that. But no doubt, everybody, it is time for me to get out of here. I hope you all have a great night. And if you have work, I hope it goes swift, just like always. And if you want to support, hit up that Patreon. And, you know, check out that wall of appreciation. Even if you don't want to, you know, support in any way, which is completely fine. The wall of appreciation is definitely worth looking at. We have a lot of really cool people. And Mel, if this is the last time I'll bother you with it, if you manage to watch these and you want to hit me up and be on the wall of appreciation as well, feel free to hit me up, friend. Until tomorrow, everybody, I will be returning with the Red Mage earlier tomorrow. Or, well, before I go to work tomorrow, like you always. We'll later on, after work, jump into Final Fantasy IV, continue on with the story there. And then we'll get back to the Summoner here on Final Fantasy XIV to close out the knot. Take it easy, everybody. I am Tonberry Disciple, and it is time for me to get some rest. I hope you all have a great night. Peace, everybody.